Okay, this is everything out of the box. We have the Centennial HD55 itself right here, the dehumidifier, and then we have these two extra pieces. It also did come with an instruction manual that has really good in-depth instructions, which is really nice. This extra piece right here is just if you want to duct the air to a different room. There's a spot right over here on this side where you can install this little piece right here with a duct hose, if that's something that you want to do. So it's nice that it comes with that piece. And then over here on this side, it comes with this hose you're going to attach right here so that you can drain the water that is coming out of this dehumidifier into wherever you decide to drain it to. Generally, you'd have this go to some kind of drain, but you can use some kind of piping system, just whatever works best for your situation and where you're going to be using this. I do want to note that this does have two really nice carrying handles on the top, so you can move this from place to place. If you want to move it between some different areas in the basement, you could really easily do that with these handles, which is nice. This dehumidifies up to 1,300 square feet, which should be really nice for basements and crawl spaces, which are typically the areas that you have the most problem with moisture and humidity. I'm just going to show you a couple of the different features on this actual dehumidifier itself. Then we're going to go ahead and turn it on and see how loud it is and how it works and stuff. So right here is your control panel. This is where you're going to adjust the mode, the temperature, you're going to turn it on and off, and you're going to select whether you want it to be running continuously. And right down here, this does have an A5, A6 aux terminal for optional use as well. So right over here on this side, you can see where this filter is. This is where the air intake is going to be, and then the air is going to come out this area right here. You can see right here on the back where this filter is. This is where the air intake is going to be, and then the air is going to come out right here. So I just unraveled this cord to see about how long it is, and I would estimate it's about 10 feet long, which is really nice. I feel like one of the main reasons you would use a dehumidifier that is this large and this nice is for a basement or a crawl space, or if you're having any kind of mold issues or water issues. This is really going to help with that. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, and let's see how it works. Okay, so we have our power button right here. So you can see this little power indicator light is on. We just turned it on. And these arrows here on the side, that's where you're going to set your humidity set point. So basically what that means is you can set this number anywhere between 36 and 90%. What this basically means is that when the indoor humidity or wherever you have this placed is lower than this set point, then the machine is going to stop automatically. And then when the indoor humidity is higher than this set point, this unit is going to automatically come on, which is nice. And if you do choose to have this running continuously, you can just set the humidity set point down to the lowest to 36, and it's always going to be staying on. So if you do want this to stay on continuous, you can just put this down as low as it goes, and it turns on CO, which is continuous. All right, so I have this on right now, and I'm just going to put the user manual in front of here, and you can see how much air is coming out. So that's quite a bit of air. Something that I really like about this is that you don't have to empty a water tank. We've had a lot of dehumidifiers in the past where you have to empty that water tank. We had to empty out the water reservoir once a day, which is not something that you can leave the house and do. So I do really like that you can hook this up to just be working completely on its own. So that's really nice. When you set up your drain, you just want to keep in mind that the water will probably run best if it's going down from this machine. So if you did have this a little bit elevated, that probably would be useful for the water drain pipes that's coming out of this. So I just want to show you in the back over here, this little filter and how easy it is to take this out. So you literally just take this and pull it right out just like that. Overall, this is a really nice dehumidifier, and I love that you don't have to mess with it once you get it set up and once you get all the drainage set up and everything like that.